So the goal is to build an online space that is the equivalent of how I feel when I am at Burning Man, when I'm surrounded by people who are supportive, who are all pushing their own limits of artistic and creative expression, and in the environment of other people following their inner voice and supporting one another's, just the magical environment that is created. To the point that I believe it's a type of spirituality. I think that there is a spiritual bond. It's like a congregation. People that come together with some shared beliefs in the spirit of the world, in the nature of the divine, in the role of creativity and expression and love. And I don't really want a community where people can go and debate those things. I want to more like, you don't go to church to debate if you should love your neighbor. You go because you know everyone there also believes you should love your neighbor, and by being around people like that, you strengthen that bond, and then you kind of you go to the church picnic and you interact and have fun with people that share those common ideals, and I hopefully those ideals get stronger and you grow, and so in a sense what I want to build, and hopefully have you help, is not necessarily a web community, but a digital church structure, a digital congregation, where wherever you do the rest of the rest of your life, whether you hang out on LiveJournal or you hang out on Tribe or MySpace, or you're not even much of a web person, or maybe you do Yahoo chats, or I don't know, but in the same sense that you don't live in your church, but occasionally you like to interact with people that have a shared sense of ideals, values, things like that. I thought that maybe the ePlaya would be a place like this, a digital place where we could continue the conversations in the same supportive atmosphere that you have at Burning Man, but that's just not the case. It's much more of the anarchy and jokester mentality. I mean, people come in there all the time, like, with glowing from that awakened space of like, ah, and there are a lot of people that try to encourage that, but there's so many more that are so quick to bring out the poison. It feels like I just don't feel safe there. The same is true on Tribe. There's so many haters. So I've been trying to think of a way to make this all happen, and I've got some big ideas, some that are concrete, some that are kind of gray, and I'm trying to work my way through it and trying to work with a programmer and trying to kind of get some things down. And it's weird, I went from having massive energy and excitement and feeling like I'm a tool of the universe, this is what I was supposed to be doing all along, but now the world is ready for it. And I don't know, in the last 24 hours I've hit a energy wall. Part of it is injuring my arm. Part of it may be just too much time away from the excitement of Burning Man, too much time away from other people who are excited, and so I'm falling back into old patterns that don't have the same energy. I need the community that I'm trying to build in order to keep the momentum internally to build the community. Arrgh! Anyway, I'm saying this because I realized that I want to start having online time set aside, like chat time, where I'm on the computer in the chat room. Oh wow, look at that, I'm actually live as I'm saying this. Cool. So if anyone is actually in the chat room now, they're watching this. Oh cool, this is a kind of example of what I wanted to start doing, have set times in the morning and at night. We come in and we chat and we discuss ideas and just kind of get this momentum going. And I've been totally hesitant to commit to times. I think I'm scared. I think that's what the reason I'm making this whole post is to try to confront my fears, maybe commit to it, say I'm gonna do it. So hopefully I'll see you in the chat room in the morning, maybe 10 a.m. for an hour. I'll be there for an hour, maybe half an hour, 10 to 10:30, and in the evening, sunset, maybe 7 to 7:30, something like that. maybe I'll do that. I'll start with those 2 half hours, and if people want to stay, or if I want to stay, we'll do that. All right, that's the new plan.